In this video, I'm going to share with you how morons are getting rich, smart people are staying broke, and how to rig the universe so it operates in your favor to give you literally everything that you could imagine in your life. So let's get straight into it. My name is Jeremy. I help online coaches scale. You can check out the main video on my channel if you want to learn more. But in this video, I'm going to share with you my secret, because you don't have to be the smartest person. You don't have to be the smartest person to make a lot of money, right? You probably see a lot of people out there that are just total idiots making a ton of money. And you're probably sitting there thinking that you're the idiot. And you're like, how is this person doing that? How is this person making more money than I am, even though I think I'm better than they are at coaching? I'm smarter than them maybe. I got better grades in school than them, right? Why is it the case that these idiots out there are making a whole bunch of money? I'm going to pull back the curtain and literally share with you exactly what it is here. So number one is they just take imperfect action. A lot of the times what holds smart people back, especially people that did really well in school. I had really good grades in school, right? I was a try-hard. I was getting like, if I got below like a 95%, it was a bad mark, right? But all I did was try hard in school because I thought that was going to make me rich. It didn't. What it did was solidify my perfectionism and my perfectionist mindset, which actually prevented me from growing and succeeding years and years ago. I had to uninstall that perfectionist mindset and reinstall a brand new mindset of imperfect action, of just hitting the record button and talking your shit and then posting it without thinking about it, right? So you can probably tell I don't edit my videos. I just literally hit record and I just go, right? I plan them out a little bit. I got some notes here to kind of help me stay on track, but it doesn't have to be perfect. There's no super secret sauce. It's just very simple when it comes to taking action, right? So a lot of times the dumb people, the morons, are the ones that literally just like do the thing. They just don't overthink it. They just do it because they understand one thing that most smart people don't, and all broke people don't. And I'll get to that towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around. But I will literally show you how to literally program the universe to operate in your favor and give you everything you want by this one concept and framework that I basically swear by and live by because it's just been proven time and time again to be extremely effective, right? So a lot of times why people overthink and feel the need to be perfect and have everything, all the ducks in a row before they start, is because they just overthink things. They think that they think that all of this stuff matters. But I'll tell you one thing for free. All of this shit that you think actually matters doesn't matter at all. You don't have to have the perfect light. Look at the background of my lighting. I've got a beautiful view here. I don't know how to work a camera. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm actually talking, recording a video, and providing value, the aesthetics, I don't care, right? It doesn't matter to me. I could probably fix it. I could probably pay somebody to get one of my buddies who's a photographer or a videographer coming over and fixing this, but I couldn't care less. So I'm not going to let that stop me from making videos. I'm not going to let that stop me from taking action. It doesn't have to be perfect. I see this all the time when it comes to ads as well, right? And I've actually tested this recently. I'd have literally like the same kind of script almost, but I'd have two ads and I'd split test them. One of them is very high production. I'm sitting here with my flashy, fancy camera, my nice microphone that's super crisp, nice backdrop and everything like that. It looks very professional. And then I have one where I literally pull up my iPhone, I open up my Instagram app, I go as if I'm posting a story, and I literally just hit record on my front camera and start talking my shit and just kind of like one take it with no cuts, no edits. Pretty much like a very similar ad, not identical, but very similar. And guess which one performed better? Yeah, the one that took me literally 20 minutes to script out, film, throw some, like literally just use the Instagram captions, like the default auto-generated captions to put over it, uploaded it, and then launched it as an ad. That one performed better. It took me 20 minutes to script it out, to film it, to edit it, and then to post it and run it as an ad. 20 minutes. People take days, weeks of overthinking instead of actually just doing it. And that is what keeps them stuck. So the same way you can't learn to ride a bike when it's stationary, you can't learn to drive a car when it's in park, you can't actually get better at the things that you need to get better at the skills that you want to improve and running a business without actually taking action. You can't get better while staying still, because the only way to get better at things is by just doing more reps. If you want to get a stronger bench press, spend more time under the bar, pushing that bar up and down, right? If you want to grow your muscles and your biceps, for example, do more bicep curls. You're not going to get bigger biceps by just thinking about it, right? And thinking about the perfect form and all this shit. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Obviously, it matters to some degree, but it doesn't matter if you're not doing anything, right? And that kind of introduces me to like the main point of this video, which is feedback loops. So in order to get better at something, you have to do the thing, and then you have to use feedback to get better, and then you adjust your approach. So how a feedback loop works is you take the action, right? Step one, you take the action. Step two, you observe the results of that action, right? Step number three, based on the action that you took and the results that it produced, you iterate and you improve your approach. And then step number four, you do it again based on the new feedback and information that you've received and the improved approach. You should get better results. Imagine if you do this every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. They'll get better and better and better. And this is how the compound effect kicks in. Because when you actually throw something at the wall, you see what sticks. 99% of things don't. There's the one thing that does. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to do more of that. And then just do more and then do it better, right? But most people don't even do anything. And then they don't know what works and they don't get better at it because they don't take action in the first place. So they don't even kick off the feedback loop. And then they don't get the results. So they don't even know if the action was the right action. And then some people that do get the results just keep doing the same shit, right? Like, here's a very clear marker. If your Stripe account, if your payment processor has made the same amount of money for the last 3 to 6 months, what you're doing got you to where you're at, but it's not going to get you to where you want to go. That means you're stuck. You have to change up your approach because what you're doing ain't working, right? Simple as that. So that's where most people get stuck and they overthink it. Or they tell themselves, they lie to themselves and they tell themselves that, what I'm doing is actually working. But they're not objective about step two, the feedback, looking at the results and analyzing the results. They just tell themselves that everything's all fine and dandy, cute and sexy. And then they just keep doing that because growth sucks, right? Growing pains hurt. It's uncomfortable. That's why most people don't want to do it. That's why most people stay stuck. So either they overthink it because they're perfectionists and then they don't actually start, or they choose to remain blind to their blind spots and they don't actually improve based on the feedback that they get. So tangibly, you're probably wondering, okay, this is all fine and dandy, Jeremy. It's all kind of up in the sky, but how do we bring this back down to earth? I'll give you an example. Let's say you're running ads, which if you're an online coach, doing at least 5K a month, you should 100% be running ads, right? As long as you're good at what you do and you have a budget to run ads. You're an idiot if you don't. I'll tell you that. But anyways, I'm getting carried away. So example, running ads. How do you get better at running ads? By running ads. How do you know what's going to work if you don't actually take action, right? So a lot of people overthink ads. They're actually very simple and it's based on a scientific approach. So you test, you throw a bunch of ads at the wall, right? You record maybe 3 or 4 ads, different angles, different hooks. You launch them. And then from there, step number 2, you get the feedback. Okay, probably 1 or 2 of those are going to perform way better than the other ones. Cut the losers, do more of the thing that worked. You can either just shift all the budget to that one, to the winner, or test 3 different ones with a similar approach to the winner, and then start to really refine it, make like super hyper optimizations, test different angles, test different hooks, test different environments, test different tonality, test different backdrops, test a different style, holding an iPhone versus like a nice camera, right? The more you test, then the more data you get, which means the better you can make decisions and the better you can improve based on the feedback that you get. And then guess what? Your ads start to perform better. Your costs start to drop. Your KPIs, you're exceeding them, right? Cost per call goes down. ROAS skyrockets. But chances are you're probably not going to hit it out of the park first try, right? Lots of my clients have, because they've got me in their corner helping them script out their ads. So that helps, right? There's some feedback straight out the gate. So then they're already buying themselves back months of testing, years of testing, because they've got me telling them, based on my experience, based on your niche and everything, here's what we should start with based on everything that I know, right? So there are ways to kind of hack the algorithm by finding somebody who's done what you want to do, who's really good at it, to help you. But that's not the point of this video, right? The point is you're not going to get that feedback and know how to get better at your ads when you never even run ads in the first place, right? When you're afraid, because you're afraid to lose a few $100s. The way I see ads is like, we're just buying information. We're buying data to be able to make good decisions. It's not a matter of if they're going to work for me. It's a matter of when. And the reason why ads don't work for a lot of people is because A, they don't know what the hell they're doing. B, they never actually start. C, they don't know how to read the data. D, they let the data scare them. And the fear of losing money in the name of research and experimentation scares them, and then they stop. And then they say, oh, ads don't work. I spent a couple $100s and I didn't make a 5K sale and have a 20x ROAS. Huh? Like, but anyways, if you don't take action in the first place, you can never get the feedback loop started, which means the compound effect will never work for you. Instead, it'll actually go against you, because other people, every day that goes by where you're not taking action, other people, your competitors, they are. And they're coming to take your spot. They're coming to push you into the ground and stomp on the back of your head. So every single day that you don't do it, not only like you're not just staying still, you're actually getting worse, because your competitors are getting better. So the standard baseline actually increases over time. Think about that for a minute. So if you have perfectionist tendencies, which I had them, I urge you, uninstall those as soon as you can. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with looking like an idiot by making content and stuff, right? Who cares? For the first probably 40, 50 YouTube videos I made, they were never for anybody else. I had zero intention of ever making any money with them. It was just for me to actually get comfortable on camera, to get over feeling like an idiot, put myself out there, because I knew one day it would pay off. So a tangible action step from today, right now, is literally first, like this video, and subscribe if you're not already, right? And then get off of YouTube. Stop watching videos. Script out one video and then just hit record. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it won't. It won't be. Write down the title, something that you talk about, and then write down like 2 or 3 bullet points under that, and then maybe even write out a little bit more, and then just start talking. Get used to, and then do that over and over. Get used to the uncomfortable feeling. Get used to feeling like an idiot, putting shit out there. And then guess what? After a little while, you're not going to be feeling like an idiot anymore. So then it's going to start to work, because you're going to start to get better. You're going to start to build an audience, get some feedback, improve your videos, improve the quality of your content, improve your systems. You can actually crank out more, better content as well. And that's when you start to build an audience. That's when people start to know you, like you, trust you. And especially when you're authentic, it's going to go a long way. And then sooner or later, you'll be making more money and know what to do with. So make sure you close out of YouTube right now. Plan out a video. Give yourselves 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to plan it out. Don't overthink it. And then just hit record. One take it, no editing, none of that stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect. Reduce the friction when it comes to producing it. And then just go. Let it rip, record it, post it. Don't even think about it. Then do it again tomorrow. Do it again the next day. Do it again and again and again until it becomes easy. Until you unwire or uninstall or rewire the perfectionist mindset and those tendencies, and then take imperfect action, and then you're going to start to really master what you're doing before you know it. So that's it for this video. If you like these kind of videos, let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to hack the algorithm of life and business and get my personal help to help you scale, check out the main video on my channel. You can book a call in the description. There's a link below this one and that video as well. It's not cheap. Make sure you bring your credit card. Get ready to rock and roll on that call, and make your future self proud. So see you next video. Bye.